Welcome to Words of Encouragement, Part 2. Welcome back. I just want to share some additional words of encouragement during this lockdown and coronavirus. My name is Stephen Gardner. If you're a subscribed member of our community, welcome back. If you're not, please consider subscribing so that I can bring you smart money tips, updates, and words of encouragement. So I'm going to mostly read these thoughts that I've written down. You can probably tell that I am not a pastor or a professional speaker. In fact, I've never had to speak in front of this many people in my whole life. But I feel like words of encouragement are needed, and so I appreciate the support that this community has given me. So I don't pretend to know much, but just wanted to share some thoughts with you today. I want to share about two events that made me cry recently. One was sad and one was happy, but both left me weeping like a child. As I mentioned in my last video, I served a Christian service mission in the Dominican Republic. While I was there, I got to meet and serve with the beautiful people of Haiti. You can't help but love those you serve. We came from very different backgrounds, but after the big earthquake that they had many years back, I saw a documentary about how the people on the island were surviving. The villagers would wake up in the morning and walk to an area where they would dig and fill baskets of clay. The other half of the village would bring buckets of water. They then mix the clay and water until it's the consistency of pancake mix. Little by little, they would make little pancake-like circles on their basketball courts and then allow the clay to bake in the sun. They would then eat those clay cakes. And sometimes that clay cake was the only meal they had for the day. I couldn't help but think of these friends I had made. And now they might be eating clay cakes or feeding their children clay cakes just to survive. It melted my heart. The other event that touched me was at a church service where the children were in charge of the program. One of the little girls said in the microphone, "God made this world so that I could experience snow." Then she gave a big smile and sat down. As I pondered this incredible life and earth, I started to cry. I thought of all the incredible memories that I have made on this planet. I thought of many of my firsts, like the first time I went to the ocean, or the first time I saw my children meet Mickey Mouse, or my first child coming into the world. I even remember the first time I saw snow. I have many happy memories with snow. I think it's important during hard times to think about the many good things that have happened to us, to think about the experiences that we've had in life or our favorite memory with our family. So what's your favorite happy memory? Can you picture it? Can you hold on to that memory during these hard times? I wonder if maybe you'd be willing to share that memory in the comments below so that my wife and I and my family could read it and experience that with you. Well, right now I am reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe to my children. It's one of my all-time favorite books, and I am a big fan of C.S. Lewis. The other night, as I was reading, it discussed the terrible reign of the evil White Witch, and Tumnus, one of the characters, describes the curse on Narnia as always winter, but never Christmas. Maybe that's what you're feeling right now too, like we are stuck in an always winter, never Christmas life. Like things will never get better, that if there was light at the end of the tunnel, maybe it would make the journey in the tunnel easier. After the Great Depression, there was a song that nearly every American knew. It was a song that they would sing and whistle as it brought them hope for better days. It was then made even more famous by being one of the main songs in The Wizard of Oz. It's titled Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Now, I'm not going to sing it for you, but I do want to read 2 verses from it that brought Great Depression Americans the most hope, and maybe it will to you too. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why, can't I? This song gave them hope that they could dream again, that they could go back to normal life, that they could be happy, that they could experience beauty with their family and friends again. I want you to know that you are not alone. I believe that one day these troubles that we are facing now will melt like lemon drops. I believe that one day we will get back to dreaming and planning and thinking big again. Remember to breathe, and remember as you go to bed that it's okay to not be okay right now. Remember that if you need someone to pray for you, that I will pray for you. Just leave it in the comments below, and I know other members of our community will pray for you as well. If you feel like this video may help somebody that you know or somebody that you love, please share it. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will also share it. I so appreciate you being in my community. Again, I'm not a professional speaker, but I am hoping good things for you. Now, if you don't want to hear about Jesus Christ, please feel free to exit the video right now, but I just want to get personal for a few minutes. One of the hardest questions that those of us that believe in God has is, why is there suffering in this world? Why is there pain? Why is there hardship? Did God make a mistake, or is he mean? I've thought about these questions a lot, and I've come up with an answer that works for me. Okay? Now, I'm no C.S. Lewis, and I'm not a scriptorian or a professional pastor, but I do love to think deeply on life and ponder on the scriptures. And I think that one of the reasons that we have to go through struggles and hardship and pain is so that when we meet Jesus Christ, who went through struggles and hardship and pain, that we will have something in common with him. That we can say thank you for performing the atonement in the Garden of Gethsemane. I've been through a little Garden of Gethsemane myself. I think that's one of the reasons. I certainly know that he didn't avoid pain in his life. He leaned into it and somehow used what was meant for evil for good, just like Joseph said. Joseph of Egypt, what you meant for evil, God meant for good. I want to thank you for being a part of our community. You're not alone. And thank you for letting me be a part of your life. I plan to do a Sunday sermon that will be a little bit longer, just to bring hope to those of us who are not able to get to church or worship the way that we're used to. But until then, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.